know that down the road in the next couple of 3 years, those are the probably two biggest capital spending projects that the county is facing, and I think the jail probably is going to be the first one that we're going to address. It's sad in some respects that, you know, we have to build a bigger jail, but as opposed to building schools, but the truth of the matter is it's a growing county, and as we grow in population, we'll simply have, as a percentage rate, more crime, so therefore we are stuck with the fact that we're going to have to build a larger jail. As far as how to do it, we are simply bound to some degree by the fact that we have the property tax is our main source of revenue in this county. It's a burden on the property owners, I realize that, and as a county commissioner, I want to work as hard as I possibly can to see that the money that our taxpayers send into this county is invested wisely so that we can get a return on that investment in essence, because your tax dollars are an investment in your government one way, form, or another.
Mr. Manning?
Yes, I'm not at all interested in hiking Iredell County's property tax for revenue at all. I tell you, I think that our property tax rate is overburdened already. How many, by a show of hands, have seen their property tax raised recently? I know I have. That's right. And I tell you what, jails in the county courthouse, we certainly do need to improve upon. Our county commissioners put the public library across from a county jail. I don't know about how safe that is for our school children to be checking out books next to recently released inmates. So I definitely think that it would be a fine thing to move that away from the public library to a new area. But I think we need to get creative with our financing. And I think we need to get some fiscally responsible county commissioners in here that will take care of that. I tell you, I've seen the way that our current county commissioners will just vote and rubber stamp each issue, just like the other one voted, with no difference of opinion, with nobody standing up for the people of our county. Folks, that's going to change.
Mr. Collins?
Well, the answer to this, I think, is very simple. We got commissioners who love to spend money. Now, to make jails and stuff, you could have taken the $254 million that was just spent and done it for $127 million. You can ride around this county and count endless things like schools that they don't want to use and could be used. That would save you money. As far as taxes, you are taxed 86% to 100%, and your taxes are more than some of the people in Charlotte pay for taxes, which is ridiculous. And another thing would be, as far as tax, you should pay one tax, that's it. Let the road, that tax, the people that want to build so much, let them pay for it. Don't put it on the whole Iredell County. And things of that nature you can make up and pay for them without putting more and more tax on the people and without rubber stamping. They just love to rubber stamp everything in this cotton picking community. But if they would balance the budget, quit giving everybody everything they wanted, and take one tax and live on a balanced budget, you could do a lot more than what you're doing now. First, they got to learn to balance the budget to cover all that. Thank you very much.
Mr. Young?
Thank you, Mike. General statute tells you your jails and what the county commissioners have to do. They don't just pull this out of the air like somebody thinks they do. And they've been very good stewards. The tax money's tough. It's tough when you build jails. It's tough when you build courthouses. The general statute, the state sends you this down to the county. So who ends up buying it? We have to do it. We have to do something with it. You can either raise taxes or you can do bonds. The jail is going to be there unless you do better crime prevention, and that's one way to do it. But yet, if you got criminals, you got to provide for them. And that's handed down to us by the federal government and by the state. And it falls in the commissioner's laps. And I wouldn't want it to fall in my lap, but it will if I get elected. And we're going to have to deal with that. And so we may have to build a new jail. And how we fund it, we'll look at it at that time.